Hello everyone, Big Friendly Wargamer back with another set of Imperium issues. This time it's 7, 8, 9 and 10, and I'm going to do as I've normally done. I set my camera up and I walk you through the issues, show you what's in them, show you the models, show you the paints, see what you're getting for your money sort of thing. Now I did get the binder this time as well. I think it's first binder's a freebie, and then you pay for the other ones. But that's fine. I'm fine with the binders. That's not a problem. Now there are some models in here that I'm not really interested in, purely because I've got the model like twice already. So I may be giving them away at some point, but I'll sort that out later. But before I go into the unboxing, I'm going to show you how far I've got with the previous issues models. What you're going to do now? Right, so this is the miniatures I got from the last batch. So you got the Scorpic Destroyers, which you can see are finished. The Assault Intercessors, which are finished as well. The Captain and the Aggressors, which aren't finished. Now I'm going to be hoping to paint some more, do some more work on these this week, or next week, sorry, because it's Saturday now, so talking next week. But that's how far I've got with the last batch. I'm hoping I will catch up with these before the next set come. So now get to the unbagging. Right, first off we got issue 7. Now it's one of the ones with 3 paints. We got Retributor armor. We have Mechanicus Standard Grey. And we've got Corax White, which is the newer base colour white. Now I've got Ceramite White. I've got a fair few pots of that still, but I'm sticking with that. So okay, issue 7. So it starts off, just clear a bit of space, sorry, talking about what's in this issue and names for Ultramarines, so you can dice off to see what your names of your sergeants are going to be called and your captains and stuff. It tells you how to roll a D66, and then shows you how to do a D33. Basically you got names and honours, and they do the same with the Necrons here as well. And then you talking about history, the era Indominus, which is basically after the Great Rift has separated the galaxy, torn the galaxy in half, sorry. It's talking about the Imperium at war, using your paints, so how to paint the Space Marine details. It's talking about thinning paint, putting your brush into a point, rotating the models and stuff like that. It shows you what colours to put on the Assault Intercessors and the Aggressors, the Captain, then the Primaris Lieutenant as well, and then showing you where you should be with all your Marines. So this is Retributor armour, and so that's where you should be up to if you're following the paint guide. This is so this is the mission, Necron Resurgence. The briefing and whatever tells you the rules, what models you use, so on and so on. It's all in all the introductory magazines. So there you go, and that's that one finished. So that's issue 7. Right, so on to issue 8. Now this is one of the models that I may consider giving away. So I've actually got this model twice already, and I've painted him up. So you start with, you get 6 dice, just standard white and black, white dice with black pips. It's the base, and this is the Necron Overlord. Now, like I said, I've got this model a few times, so I probably won't be keeping this guy, even building him. Just show you. So this is the actual guy that you get in the blister pack. He's £15 to £20, I believe. It's a nice model, but again, like I said, I don't need multiples of this guy. It comes with his 40mm base. So this will be, like I said, the guy that I'm going to be giving away. And then onto the magazine again. Just go a bit wider. Right. So this is issue 8. Straight into talking about the Necron Overlord, telling you what his weapons are, the resurrection orbs that they hold. He's got tachyon arrow. Well, this guy actually hasn't. It's on a different model. Again, letting you name your character, how to build him, and this is what he should look like in the end. He is a single pose model. There's not much to him, to be honest. And then starting to paint him, so you paint it with the Runor Brass, which is the first paint you got, then Lead Belcher, and going back and hitting all the Necron warriors with Lead Belcher as well, and the destroyers, then Retributor armor on the Overlord, and then Korax White as well. Just basically going through the different models, bringing them all up to date. Abaddon Black on you so far your whole Necron range, what you have, and then onto the mission. The Overlord rises. So you've got the Overlord and the aggressors by the look of it. Again, all the rules. That shows you the actual wound table. So 8 issues in, and it's now telling you one of the main rules of the game, how to wound models. It's showing you how the scenario should work. A few pages of that, and that's issue 8. Right, and now on to issue 9. Now, this is so you got 4 small bases, or 32mm bases, and 2 40mm bases for the models. Just clear that off out of the way because we know what bases look like. So this is the models, and this is some Necron warriors. They're the new ones from the Indomitus box. So you have got the options of the Gorse Flayers or the other guns, which I can't remember the name of them right now. You also get some Scarabs. So between this and the next issue, you get 10 warriors and 3 Scarab bases. So it's quite good. I mean, do I need more Scarabs? No. Do I really need more warriors? No. But it's fine because I'm doing a collection. So there you go. Well, these are the updated warriors. They're not the ones with the green rods in them. I'll put that there. Now back to the magazine. So with issue 8, it does come with another one of these like fold out things. It's about chapter organisation in Space Marine armies. They've seem to be putting these in every few issues or so. So issue 9, sorry. So straight into talking about the Necron Warriors, the Silent Legion. Basically, the Necron Warriors there, they got no mind of their own. They're totally controlled by the Necron ruling class. And yeah, I've got lots of these. Not these actual ones, but lots of Necron Warriors. And then talking about Canoptic Scarabs. And Scarabs are basically the worker bees of the Necron hives. So you can name your character, your models again. And then going on to talk about Ultramarines. So Ultramarines are the poster boys of 40k. They're your standard Space Marine chapter. And I assume they're doing Ultramarines because they've got a chapter master and a Primarch and whatever. So they're talking about the Victrix Guard, which is the bodyguard for the chapter master, and the different different bits and pieces about the chapter as it is. Talking about the Angel Witches, which is the Psychers in 40k. Now you won't see generally speaking, most armies have little to none in psychic powers, but there are certain armies that have psychic everywhere. But this will be shown a bit more further down the line. Talking about the Necrons, Soulless cohorts, and then obviously how to build your warriors and how to build your scarabs. So yeah, there's actually not properly 5 warriors in there. I think it makes 4, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bodies, 4, yeah, and then there'll be 6 in the next one, and 2 scarabs there and 1 scarab in the next one. So this is how to build all of them. The mission is called Duel in the Depths. So it looks like you got a lieutenant and a captain against a royal warden and an overlord. Gives you all their stats, of course. And this is the walkthrough of how the mission would go if you played it by their normal stuff. So that is issue 9. Right, and here's issue 10. Again, Necron Warriors. Different sprue to the previous one. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 warriors in this one. Only 1 set of scarabs. So this will make the 6 and the other one makes the 4. Again, the option of the other weapons or the Gauze Flayers. I'll be using Gauze Flayers because all my Necrons are armed with that. So, yeah. And then on to the magazine. Now, issue 10 is the last one of this batch. So, straight in talking about Ultramarines and their weapons and war gear names. So you can name like the power swords and stuff like that. Again, needing a D33 roll. You can name the bolters. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to do all of this. This is really a bit over the top, but it depends how much you're into your naming stuff. I mean, my Necron Overlord is named is Megacron, but there you go. So you got bolt weapons, metal weapons, flame weapons, and plasmas. It's looking at ranged weapons, and then it's other stuff. You got auto weapons, which is like auto cannons and assault cannons. Las weapons like las guns and las cannons. Then they got Volkite, which is very rare in 40k, and Grav, which is making a big comeback. Talking about the Necron Legions, so you got Immortals, Death Marks, Tomb Blades and Warriors. I don't know why they've just put them things in there, but that's what they've done. Back to how to... So you had the how to build the Necron Warriors in the previous issue. In this one, it's how to paint them. So obviously Rune Lord brass all over, and it's doing the scarabs as well. Corax white, and then Abaddon black, and Lead Belcher. And that's how your warriors should look if you're following the guide. So then on to the mission. It looks like you've got Necron Warriors, I believe 10 of them, against the Assault Intercessors. Now there's only 3 of these, so in theory they should be quite outnumbered, but if you were using the full rule set, like the Assault Intercessors wouldn't win this mission ever, but there you go. So the Necrons, there's 10 of them. The Assault Intercessors, there's 3, but the Intercessors have 3 wounds, 2 wounds each. Going on to this, is the data sheets for them. Now Necrons haven't got their full rules yet because they haven't got reanimation or anything like that. So just referencing certain rules. and this the full rules reference. Well, for that mission, I assume anyway. Talking you through how it would work, the missions would work, and yeah, and I believe that's the end of the starter sets. Now, looking at the back, seeing what we've got coming. Issue 11, you got the Primaris Librarian, quite a nice model. And then issue 12, you've got 2 paints, an ink, and a brush. Now the brush is a medium dry brush, which is something I use quite a lot, so I'll be quite happy with that brush, as long as it's not the same as the starter brush that they gave. But we'll see once we get there, in probably about 3 weeks time. And having Agrax Earthshade in abundance is always quite a good thing. So there we go. Right, so that is issue 7, 8, 9 and 10 of 40k Imperium. So we're an eighth of the way through the magazine, because there's 80 issues. So going on quite well. I've got 10 more Necron Warriors to build and paint, and the Scarabs as well. Like I said, I'm not going to do the Overlord. Follow my video, my Instagram, and even on here, I will do a giveaway for that at some point. Free model. Everyone wants a bit of a freebie, don't they? So it may only be a Necron Overlord, but it's something. So yeah, if you feel these have been useful to you, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Throw me a like. Tell me if you like these kind of videos or not. I know everyone does unboxings now, but I did it for Conquest, so I'm doing it for Imperium. And down below in the description is links to my Instagram page and my Facebook page. It's where I basically put updates into what I'm painting and building, and my paint tally for the year. And yeah, I will see you again in another couple of weeks with another one of these, with more Space Marines, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.